What's up friends, Chook here, and welcome back to Bit Heroes. So today's episode is going to be something a little bit different. We're going to be doing some fishing. Now, I did do a fair bit of fishing when the game first came out, and haven't really done that much since, but I did manage to get to the rare rod and bait, which is kind of cool. And then I've got quite a few legendary baits here. And a good friend of mine on Bit Heroes, Akon, said, "Hey man, you should do a fishing episode." And I'm like, "Yeah, I've been thinking about it." And then, he said, "Oh, you could just do like 50 or 100 legendary baits and see how many legendary fish you get." So I thought, that's a pretty good idea. Let's do it. And the good thing is, the fishing event has just reset, and I haven't been fishing at all. So this will be a good chance to get hopefully, a legendary fish and put us in the rankings kind of high-ish. We'll see how we go. Either way, we've got a friend here now, so let's just go down here a little bit. And he's gone. We scared him off. So we'll do 50 of the the legendary baits. Well, we'll see how we go, but probably 50. And hopefully we catch some legendary fish. All right, let's get to it. Perfect cast. It's good to start. Now, what I've discovered, and I'm sure a lot of you have discovered with the fishing thing, is that you hit 75% a lot, and they usually get away. Okay, we got that one, which is nice. Goes against everything I was just saying, but a lot of the time you get 75%. It's like the fish got away. It's more like 25% than 75%, but that's just the way it goes, I guess. So hopefully we'll get at least one legendary fish, and we'll be able to capture it. Oh, that was a really bad one, actually. 50%. Fish got away. It got away. I'm used to seeing that. That was not the best cast. And as far as the different fishing gear, like the rod and 100%, that's good. The rod and the bait and all the rest of it. I've had a few people ask me what's better to upgrade, the fish or the bait, the rod or the bait. Long story short, I don't really know. As I mentioned, I've cut down on the fishing. I haven't been doing it anywhere near as much as I used to when it first came out. But I would suspect that the bigger the fish, like the more legendary, the bigger fish and everything are further out. So I would say rod is probably more important. But the bait, if we hover over it, it makes the catch size. So these different, well, that was really bad. These different 25, 50, 75, 100% things slightly larger. So the one I have makes them 10% larger. So if you're good at it, you don't really need the bait as much, whereas the rod will get you a further cast. And in doing so, maybe get bigger fish. But that's all speculation. I don't actually know. Oh, I thought that was 100 there for a sec. It got away. See, there you go. 75% my ass. It's definitely not 75%. I should actually graph it. All right, we'll do it from now. Okay, 75%. Okay, we got that one. I should probably write this down. Okay, I got a pen and a pad here. So we'll go... No, that's an iPad, not an actual pad. I don't have any paper. What? What's a desk without paper? I'll do it on my hand. That'll do. So we have... we'll say got. And the pen doesn't work. There we go. Got and not. So got is 1. %. Nice. Rivermouth? Yeah. You kind of know what the fish is after you've been doing it for a while, at least, by the way the little meter jerks back and forth. Like if it's really vigorous like that, it's usually a rivermouth. Okay. Well, we're using our legendary baits, but we're not getting very good fish, has to be said. I'm going to put this pen down, otherwise I'm going to click it a million times. It's going to get really annoying. Still another shit fish. Alright, here's another 75%. Another one forgot. Might be eating my own words here. Put the pen down. I suffer from self-diagnosed fidgetitis, is what I call it. And I fidget with everything. So if you're a fidgeter and you suffer from my so-called fidgetitis, let me know, because it would be good to know fellow sufferers of fidgetitis. Oh, here we go. This is like this will be a rare fish maybe, or it might just be another river mouth. I'm not too sure. Oh, bang, straight 100%. Jellyfish? No, it's a blue tang. Okay, well that's the best we've got so far. 94 shells is. I think the best part about fishing is the music, because I'm so used to the normal tune and the battle tune and stuff that this is kind of different enough that it's kind of refreshing, and it has that kind of tropical islandy feel to it. Okay, we're not doing too bad with the actual percentage of fish being caught. They're just not the greatest fish, is all. No doubt when we get a legendary or a really good fish show up, I'll fuck it. Because that's how it works. It sounds like like if you were on a tropical island in like a Mario game or something. They've actually nailed it, I think. It's like, they've done pretty well. Or like Animal Crossing or something. Okay, 75%. It got away! Hooray! So I have actually somewhat tested, oh, there was 75%. 3-1. I may have actually missed some because I'm not paying too much attention, but at the moment it's 3-1. I have actually tested these different quadrants, and they all have legendary fish in them, as far as I'm aware. I think I've caught decent fish in each bracket, so I think it's just the further away the bracket, the better the fish is. I don't know. We should have checked how many shells we had at the start. Although I did when I went into the shop and everything, or to my gear, it probably would have showed, maybe. Okay, 75%. This is the best luck I've had with 75%. When I'm trying to prove it wrong. as of course it is. Okay, this is a bit slim pickings. This might be a good one. Wait for it. Wait for it. Damn it, I waited too long. I knew I'd stuff it up. Okay, this is a slow, stupid sardine or something. Oh, and I stuffed it. Well, currently 5-1. Nailed it. Okay. Nailed it again. I mean, these ones are pretty easy, right? They're like slow moving and stuff. Whoa! Okay, I thought that was going to dart back to the right, but it darted to the left. And completely missed it. It probably was just a river mouth anyway, so not too fast. Get another shot at it, looks like. Okay, 75%. Oh, this is absurd. 6-1. I mean, it's good. But it's just proving my theory completely wrong. 100%. Another blue tang. So far I think we've gone through about 20-ish. And no legendary fish just yet. Or there could have been that one that I missed, may have been. You feel kind of ripped off when you use a legendary bait and you catch a sardine. Oh, here we go. What would be worse is if you caught like a boot or something. Or a stick. There it is! Got him! Pufferfish! Actually looks pretty good. It's like a Pikachu that like got stung by a bee in its face. So no legendary, but that's definitely better than our blue tang. It's over 10 kilo, which isn't bad. $75. Oh, this is redonkulous. And I just hit the microphone. Apologies if that was loud. Okay, another chance. Hooray! We didn't catch a fish. Woo! Oh, that was bad. And we still got it. Wow. The fish gods are on our team tonight. Well, today. Okay, here we go. This will miss because it's a good fish. No, another blue tang. Okay, well, apparently I talk through my ass, which, you know, that's been evident for a while, but this just confirms it. Talk out of my ass, not through my ass. Well, I guess it's the same thing, isn't it? I mean, words are still coming out my ass. So. Oh, this could be a good one. Ah! Another blue tang. Yeah, the blue tang is like chicken, apparently. I mean, who goes fishing with a chocolate chip biscuit? Clearly it works. I wouldn't have thought it would. Okay, another 75. 9-2. Well, while we're fishing, why don't I tell my infamous fishing story, I guess? And it goes like this. Whoa, scheisse. We still got it. The fishing gods really are with us. I went camping with my brother and some friends, like, I was probably 18, so a long time ago, 15 years ago. If I'm doing my math correct, which I'm probably not, because maths was my worst subject. Anyway, it was a long time ago. And we were fishing on this river. Well, we went camping, and we decided to go fishing. And we brought fishing rods up with us and stuff. But whenever we went, is a better way of saying it, must have been like a public holiday or something, because none of the shops were open, and we couldn't buy bait anywhere. And we're like, crap, what are we gonna do? But we had some sausages that we were cooking up for dinner and all the rest of it. So we're like, we'll just put some sausage on the hook and use that as bait. And basically, as soon as you put it into the water, the fish would just eat the sausage and not take the hook. And we were just losing our dinner, basically. We were trading off some sausages to catch some fish, so we could have sausage and fish for dinner. And it turned out that we were just going to have nothing. So we also had bread. And what we were doing was we were like crumbling up the bread into little bits and then throwing that. Oh, God, this thing. Hey, nice. The thing was fighting really hard. River mouth, of course. We would scrunch up the bread into little bits and then throw that on the water. The fish would come up and eat the bread, and then we threw in our hooks with sausage and stuff in there, so the fish would come and eat the bread and then eat the sausage and get hooked. Wasn't happening. So I had the brilliant idea of throwing the bread out like we were, because the fish were eating the bread easily, and then I put bread on my hook, and I'm like, well, they're eating all the other bread, they're going to come and eat this bread, get hooked, and I'm going to catch myself a fish. And I was like, I'm going to outsmart everyone here, this is going to be amazing. So I did it. I threw my bread out, I cast my line out into the same place, and what do you know, a flock of ducks fly in, land on the water, and start eating the bread. And I'm like, oh shit, I know what's about to happen. Sure enough, one of the ducks ate the bread with the hook in it, and then my line started to get tighter and tighter, and this duck was swimming away, and all my friends and stuff are just like, did you just? And I'm like, yeah, I just caught a duck. So this duck starts swimming away, and then it starts flying in the air, and it's going, bah! It's going fucking nuts. And I'm like, what do I do? Because like I can't reel in a duck. So I ended up just like pulling the rod real tight and snapping the line, because like I didn't know what else to do. And then the ducks flew off and everything. And I'm just like, this poor duck has a fish hook like stuck in its neck, and I felt so bad. Anyway, we left because we thought that was probably a good time to leave. We came back the next day just to go fishing without putting the whole bread saga back in the water. And this freaking flock of ducks just swim past, and one of them had fishing line hanging out of its mouth. And we're like, oh, we named him Freddy. I don't know why. We're like, Freddy survives! And for the next few days while we were there, when we went down to the lake, we would see Freddy and his buddies just swimming around. So I don't know if he survived, like, if he's still going. Well, probably not 15 years later. But he didn't die immediately. So that was good. And I'm a massive, massive lover of animals. And I've never felt worse about anything to do with animals than catching this poor duck. But yeah, that's it, really. I went fishing and I caught a duck, which is not the object of fishing. The object of fishing is to catch a fish, not a duck. But that's what I did. And I get shit about it all the time. Okay, well, I think we had 61 bait, didn't we? So this will be the last cast. And we're gonna get a crappy fish. Well, we didn't get a legendary. We may have, but I may have missed it. That one that I missed completely. I ran out of time. But what we did get was a puffer fish and some other things. So let's go to the fishing. Let's go to the event. We are ranked in the top 2,000. That will change fairly quickly. But let's have a look. What do we weight? Almost 11 kilo, which is pretty good. Or 11 pound or whatever, 11. And if we go to rewards, we currently are getting 80 critter jelly, 750 seashells, and 30 gems. I would suspect this will probably knock us down to the 4,000 to 5,000 by the time the event ends. But you never know. And we also got 150 points. How much do we need to get to 200 points? Not much. Let's get to 200 points and then we'll call it a day. So let us go to... whoops. Play. Let's change this. We'll go for epic bait. Why not? I don't really know how the point system works, to be honest. Oh shit, look at this. Straight away on the epic bait. 75. Another blue tang. Yeah, I don't know how the point system works. So maybe it's like you get a point for like a shitty green fish, you get 2 points for a blue fish, 3 for a, something like that. I don't know. I honestly don't know. But if we were at 180 something, it shouldn't take too long to get to 200. Just a few casts. So the fact that I have that pufferfish at nearly 11 weight, that will be my fishing done for the 2 weeks of the event. I'll just leave it there. That's what I normally do. I fish until I get something close, like an epic or a legendary or whatever, and then I just go, yeah, I'm happy with that. because doing this for any longer than about 20 minutes gets fairly mind-numbing. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not going to count it anymore. It's 10-2. 10 75s worked, 2 did not. So I guess I was talking rubbish. Make it 11. Alright, let's just finish up after this cast, I think. Hopefully that gets us to 200. And we finish with a guaranteed catch as well, which is good. Alright, did that in fact get us to 200? Let's find out. It did. Perfect. Alright, well there you go. There's 50 legendary lures or casts, as well as some epics in there, and a story about me catching a duck, which is not the best. What is this? Oh right, you click on that to go fishing. Fair enough. Well, there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed that. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.